Greetings, everybody, and welcome to our first video that is based on a particular topic. I will do my next runes reading soon, but I just want to talk about something that's been percolating for at least 6 months or more and finally coming to fruition in regards to a required message. So, today is September 24th, 2025. Basically, the topic that I want to talk about and what I'm actually going to be titling this video is cancel culture versus forgiveness. And there's a lot that goes into that, but cancel culture versus forgiveness. So, between the idea of canceling or cancellation and cancel culture versus forgiveness, the bridge of that or between those is repentance and reconciliation. Now, I want to start off by saying that every human being is on a path towards enlightenment, a path towards inner peace that acknowledges a deep inner knowingness that love is what, in fact, drives the universe and what the universe revolves around. In the higher dimensions of reality, there truly only is love. On this dimension, on this planet, there is the darkness, the polarity, the duality, the hatred, the racism, the worship, the bloodshed of war, the rape, etc., all that crap here on this planet Earth to wake us up and remind us, make us remember that love is truly the most important factor in all decision making and all, barometers of leadership and success. It all comes down to love and to what extent you choose love in your daily 24/7 mindfulness life of decision making versus fear. Fear is of the ego, love is of the higher heart chakra. So, just wanted to kind of dive in and go into a numerous number of factors in regards to this whole topic. So, because we're all on a path of enlightenment, humans have these strong emotions that trigger them, or certain things trigger their emotions. And, if you look at people that are in prison, in jail, their emotions got completely out of hand and they weren't able to react with love and wisdom, i.e., they made a bad decision, they hurt somebody else, they created karma for themselves. Their emotions got away from them. Miguel Ruiz's The Four Agreements, which I'm sure many of you have heard about the Four Agreements, one of the big keys of the four is not taking things personally. So, anybody can feel slighted or judged or criticized or attacked or feel like they need to take something personally. Wherein, in reality, if somebody is judging you and attacking you, it's a reflection of their state of consciousness, where they're at, what they're projecting. It's only a reflection of you and not taking it personally, what somebody says personally. It only pertains to you in the sense that to what extent are you going to react and be triggered by what you know not to be true. So if you know something not to be true, really there's no reason to take it personally, because you have that inner self-confidence, that inner self-peace, inner peace, that it's like water off a duck's back. You don't take it personally, you just say, goodbye, adios, I don't need you in my world. I'm not going to defend myself, get triggered, attack you in return. I'm simply going to walk away, say adios. I don't need you in my life at this point in time and space. So thank you very much. Namaste. So that's uh, you know, not taking something personally. So when it comes to cancel culture, that is an energy of criticism, of attack, of trying to project punishment upon another based on your belief system of good and bad, of duality. So belief systems entangle the ego. Belief system, if you're really uh, convicted about a particular belief, then your ego will automatically be prone to uh, the energy of duality and saying, excuse me, saying my way is the right way, you're wrong, your way or your belief or your opinions or thoughts are incorrect. So I challenge you to, in every aspect of your life, to find the middle ground balance between opposites, the yin and the yang. The beauty of the yin and the yang is the polarity of opposites. There's always a middle ground balance between the yin and the yang. The yin being the divine masculine. I'm sorry, the yin being the divine feminine, the yang being the divine masculine. There will always be a middle point, a center point, where two opposites can meet and merge and see truth in it in the other. There is a bit of truth in all opposites. So when you meet in the middle point, you kind of merge and meld two opposite belief systems, opinions, etc. So cancel culture is trying to project punishment and judgment upon another's bad decision. Now, if somebody actually makes a bad decision, they create karma for themselves. They have ill will and negative intent upon something. Then yes, they're creating karma for themselves, and the universe exacts the rebalancing of karma. Um, a human cannot and does not exact punishment on another's karma. That's taken care of by God and the universe. So the tendency to judge, criticize, hate uh, in the form of cancel culture is never a productive and fruitful path. Forgiveness is, because since we're all on the path of enlightenment, the only way that we can truly uh, facilitate and cultivate inner peace is, again, not taking things personally, and therefore forgiveness. Okay, forgiveness, forgiveness, forgiveness. The only person that you should be judging is yourself. And then once you do that, then you realize that judgment is never effective, because it creates a boomerang effect of what you resist. The phrase of what you resist persists. The energy, the negative energy of punishment or judging comes back to you. So to truly evolve and learn lessons from bad decisions, bad karma, is making brand new decisions, new choices, choices that are in alignment with love, not fear or hate for self or another. So, once you get in the habit of only directing self or reflection or judgment to yourself, then you realize that to truly learn and evolve and grow from the mistakes of the past requires compassion, empathy, gentleness, kindness, and self love. Okay, so if you truly learn a decision and embody wisdom of your past, and you make brand new choices, you're going to do so only by having your own self as a referential point. You're not going to compare yourself with others and compare and contrast with the outside world. It's only directed at you, and it's based in self-love, and you're acknowledging that your soul is constantly in a state of evolution, learning brand new wisdom. And we're all on a path of evolution. We're all on a path of learning lessons. So when I say the bridge between cancel culture and forgiveness is repentance and reconciliation, what I mean by that is with every mistake that you make, you truly learn a lesson. If you're aware and you're yeah, if you're on the path to self awareness, know thyself. It's always going to be um, self referential. Okay, so um, we are all the kings and queens of our own universe. We are the black hole of our own galaxy. And so we're also one with all 7 billion humans. We're one with the whole universe. But at the same time, we're the center of our galaxy. So we have full responsibility in how we react and respond and get triggered or not get triggered by anything outside of ourselves. Our heart chakra, it creates the electromagnetic torus field around our body, which magnetically attracts via the law of attraction certain experiences and things into your life that serve through the universe lessons that your soul needs to learn. So it's your heart chakra that is kind of your inner guidance compass. Um, and focusing on that will create that habit of making choices out of love versus fear. So, yeah. So, really learn and get in a habit of directing any kind of judgment or hate or criticism that you would normally project outward. Go back within to yourself and make yourself be the primary focus in terms of what soul lessons that you need to learn, and not get so emotionally entangled with your ego, with people or beliefs or whatever outside of yourself. So forgiveness is key, and um, yeah, acknowledging that everybody is learning lessons. And the other thing too is that if somebody makes a mistake, um, they may have had a neutral intention. They may not have. Their intention may not have been to harm, but maybe they didn't. Maybe they lacked awareness that what they said or did would piss a lot of people off. But maybe they didn't actually have ill will intent in their intention. So that's another factor to be aware of. And again, why it's not our duty to judge and you know exact punishment. That's up to the universe to rebalance karma and to help people along in learning the lessons that they need to learn. So anyhow, I think we'll leave it at that. And thanks for listening. And I honor you on your path of inner peace and forgiveness and enlightenment and learning lessons and turning knowledge into applied wisdom and walking your talk and not taking things personally and just making all your decisions based out of love, not fear. Namaste.